Hey crafty friends, welcome to another layout in my Tell More Stories series. I apologize if you hear any weird sounds in the background. That's my cats going crazy again. So, what is the plan for today? I have 5 photos of my son that I want to put in the album. And I'm using the hexagon kit by Ellie Edwards, and I think some papers from the circle kit. Yeah. So the photos are from 2019, I think, pre-COVID, and we have an old swimming pool which is covered in lots of graffiti, and that makes for a cool background for a photo shoot. So in the past I've already taken photos of my son there, and we went for a walk. I think it was a Sunday, and I just told my son to go ahead and just let me have his pictures taken. I'm just arranging the pieces here, trying to figure out what I am going to do, and pretty soon we are going into fast forward mode, just so that you don't fall asleep while I create. Yeah, I'm gonna return to that yellow paper at the end, but we are going to start with the photos. The photos were actually all, they all had the same size, and my son was about the same size in all of the photos, like the first one that you see there. So when I edited the photos, I just made him bigger, so that the last photo, which you will see in a little bit, is shows his full face. I'm making little ledges again to adhere the photos down, because my plan is to do flip-ups, like the old flip-up photo albums. I don't know if you remember them, where you just put your photos in and that was about it. And I'm using a paper from the Heart kit to add my photos, and here you can see I'm just, adhering each photo to one ledger. And you can see that his figure is getting bigger and bigger in the photos, until that final photo where you see his full face. When I put down the photos, I did not measure anything. What I did was I started with the first photo at the top and the last photo at the bottom, and then just went from there. Kitty cats again, and my son and my husband are disturbing me. They think it's funny when the cats play with my embellishments. So there you go. I'm just eyeballing, no measuring. I don't have time for that, right? So I love this. I thought about it for a minute probably to add paper to the back of the photos, but then I said, nah, no, can't be bothered. In the kit were these hexagon chipboard pieces, and I used I think it's it's a number stamp from Ellie. I'm not sure. I will have to look it up and link it up below, and just stamp the numbers from 1 to 5 onto them. So that's that I have like something where I can flip the photos. Also again here eyeballing, and in the fourth picture, as you as you've just seen in the first one, the chipboard wasn't placed properly, so I had to redo that. And when I took the chipboard off, the one layer of the chipboard came off and then stuck to the photo, but it was easy to pull off. And because the chipboard has an adhesive on the back, I had to add a little piece of paper to the back so that they would not stick on the photos. So I'm just cutting that excess paper off. And there you go. I'm done with my photos. So for the right side, I wanted to add journaling, handwritten journaling, and I wasn't sure how I was going to do that, and because I really like the acetate pieces, but then I grabbed the chipboard pieces and I liked them even better, and then I cut out the hexagon journaling spots from that paper that you can see right there. So I'm going to use them for my journaling, and I'm gonna adhere the chipboard hexagons on top, combined with the 3 smaller chipboards which have the phrases in Ellie's handwriting on there. So I'm deciding that I need some contrasting colors because my photos are very bluish, so I went for the yellow paper, and I think it's from the Circle kit. I'm doing everything outside of the page protector here again. Love it. When I adhere chipboard, I usually use the Tombow glue. Sorry, had to remove a cat. She was getting nosy. So now I'm just adding my journaling here, and I'm just checking because I had to make sure that I'm not writing all the way to the edges because I wanted to add the chipboard hexagon. So I had to make sure that my handwriting was in place. And we're almost doing the final steps here, adhering the chipboard hexagons. What I'm noticing now is that the date is missing, so I'm not sure if I did add that. So I'm adhering the left side of my layout to the back of the previous layout, and we are back in normal mode. And then I'm just cutting anything that's sticking over. I just cut it off so that the 2 pages are even. And then I'm going to use my 6-hole punch to add the holes to both pages. So maybe earlier you saw that I added the holes to the yellow paper before I adhered all of the pieces down. I usually eyeball. I don't I don't measure anything. I don't use page protectors to line up the holes. I'm okay with it. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? So that's it. That was again a very quick layout in flip-up style with hexagons. I really like the results, and I hope you did as well. I think adding papers to the back of the photos is a possibility, but I don't think it's necessary here, so I'm good with it. There you go. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, take care.